Well, first day in pads today. Thought guys came out. Thought the coaches did a good job of getting them ready to go. Very physical, very long practice, which is what we need to have. A lot of injuries today's practice, so guys need to learn to get hurt and continue to play. We've got a long ways to go, but it was good to be out here in pads. Continue to develop our toughness throughout the rest of spring, but it was good. It was a good first day, as closest to real football as we can get.
What happened to Marshall Jones?
Okay, I'll give them all to you at once.
Okay,
Havili went out with a shoulder. Cleo went out with a hip. Simmons went out with a spine. Jones went out with a cervical spine. Hebron Fangupo went out with an ankle. Zach went out with an ankle sprain. Ryan McMahon went out with a right stinger. DJ Shoemate left hamstring. Dylan Baxter right quad. Martin Coleman right ankle. Beat all your questions, didn't I?
Well, Marshall Jones, I guess that he had that issue that kept him out pretty much all of last season. Is it the same?
I don't know that.
You don't know?
I don't know that yet. I just know he was out, and we go back in and get more detailed report here.
Is that number of guys hurt kind of, would that be business as usual, what you'd expect this early, or are you concerned at all about the number of guys that are not practicing?
Well, I'm concerned to know could they have kept going. And that's what we need to learn about our team and about our players. And in your first year, it's always hard to learn that until you go and play. That's why teams in their first year a lot of times don't play as well their first couple of games because they don't know their players yet. So we try to make it as game-like as we can, as physical as we can. And as you guys saw today, I think that's as close to a game as you can get. The drills that we were doing and how live they were. Because we need to find out who's going to play through pain and who's going to be there in the fourth quarter for us.
Having O'Dowd back, a good sign for you. I mean, bouncing back like that?
Yeah, once again, we don't know these players, and so I chalk that up as a positive that it would have been very easy for him to come out today and sit out first day in pads, and I know he's sore, and he could say, well, I'm a senior, and so I think that's a good example of what we're trying to install, that it doesn't matter whether you played before or been all conference, you better get out here and earn your position, so that was good to see him out here.
With Jones out, does that maybe make it more important for Jawan Starling to be out here and participating?
Well, it's more important no matter what. It's really, we're not playing a game, so it doesn't really matter who's out. It's important for Jawanzi to be here as much as we can because movement-wise, what we've seen with him so far is he could be a special player, and so he needs to learn our defense so that he can play fast. But we really like what we see so far.
If he misses some practices because of baseball, does that sort of count against him in the big picture of things?
Not at all. We're excited about guys that can play two sports and help our university out. So any way you can help them over there, that definitely doesn't count against them.
Your offensive line numbers just seem to get thinner and thinner. At what point does it, hit a critical mass where it really affects how you guys are practicing?
When we get to 4. We can't play. So we'll continue to go through our scheduled reps until we get to that. Hopefully we don't.
How would you evaluate Matt and Mitch to this point? Is one ahead of the other at this point?
Yeah, Matt would have an edge over Mitch right now in what we've seen, but it's real early. We'll continue to split the reps right down the middle like we have, letting both guys alternate in there and see where it goes. But Matt would have a slight edge right now.
Based on what?
Just based on accuracy right now and handling of the offense and getting to his second and third reads. So he's a little bit ahead of him.